So we'll start today's briefing by taking a look at the current advisories and warnings that are in effect across the southern Great Plains region. As you can see, most of the southern plains, eastern New Mexico, west Texas, all the way into portions of north central Texas and eastward to central Oklahoma are currently under winter weather advisories. There is a small corridor from roughly the Lubbock area northeastward to Childress where an ice storm warning has been issued, and that will be valid until 4 o'clock this afternoon. There are also a few locations in north central and northeastern New Mexico, southeast Colorado, and southwest Kansas currently under winter storm warnings. That's where some isolated snowfall amounts exceeded 4 to 6 inches in those areas. But again, for most of the area, we continue under winter weather advisories for a large portion of West Texas that are valid right on through early Saturday. Okay, the initial round of this winter weather event will continue through tonight, but in general, this event is subsiding as far as round 1 goes. Initial impact summaries on the map here. You can see portions of northeast New Mexico, the western Oklahoma Panhandle, and far northwest Texas Panhandle received dusting to about 1 inch of snow, some higher amounts across the state lines as you push up into Colorado and southwest Kansas. We had one report of 5-inch accumulations near Hugoton, Kansas. And then down to our south, there was an area of glaze that occurred with sleet and some light freezing rain roughly from the Lubbock area northeastward towards the Childress corridor and then pushing into southwest Oklahoma. That's where we had a glaze of ice and a small area of 1/4 inch plus ice accumulations. In general, like I said, the event is subsiding, round 1 anyway, but through tonight we do expect to see a continuation of periodic and patchy light freezing drizzle, maybe some snow flurries and some light sleet. However, I do want to emphasize that through the nighttime hours and into early Saturday, we expect little to no additional accumulations. Winds will be from the north-northeast around 10 to 20 miles an hour, temperatures around 15 to 25 miles an hour across the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles, and that means wind chill values around 5 to 15 degrees. And on a historical note here, this is one of the coldest air masses we've seen in November since about 1987, so about a little over 25 years since we've seen an air mass this cold in the month of November. We know there is a lot of travel interest this weekend, especially tonight and as we go through Saturday with the high school playoffs occurring across the region. So we do have this bit broader regional perspective here from about 7 to 9 p.m. this evening. Here in Amarillo, we're looking at about a 40% chance of light wintry mix, temperatures around 21 degrees. As you go down to the south around Lubbock, very similar, freezing rain and or sleet, 40% chance of that precipitation, and temperature around 25 degrees. And even as you progress down towards the Midland, Odessa area, freezing drizzle, 30% chance probability, about 30 degrees or so this evening, and eastward towards the Abilene area, freezing rain and or sleet there, about a 50% chance, and temperatures in the upper 20s to right near 30 degrees. Again, tomorrow afternoon, when there will be additional playoff games occurring between 2 and 4 p.m. here in Amarillo, snow and sleet, 30% chance probability, temperature just below the freezing mark, around 30. Again, in Lubbock, freezing rain and sleet, 40% chance, again, temperatures right around 30. And similar temperatures as you work your way towards the Midland, Odessa area, just below freezing, 50% chance of freezing rain and sleet, and as well eastward in the Abilene area. So as you can see, these conditions are predominant over a large area of West Texas over the next 24 to 36 hours. So now we need to start focusing our attention towards round 2 of this storm, and I wanted to show this graphic just to indicate that the center of the storm system is still well out to the west of the Amarillo area. As of noon, it was just under 1,000 miles to our west-southwest off the coast of southwest California. But the forecast models are starting to focus in on increased snow chances as we move through late Saturday and into early Sunday. We'll know a lot more as the system progresses eastward and gets on shore. It'll be better sampled by our upper air network, but at this point it is still way out to our west, but the models are focusing in on some snow. So what do we expect with round 2? We're looking at the time frame Saturday night through Sunday. We're primarily looking at snow as the expected precipitation with this system. And we'll see an onset of that snow late Saturday afternoon or early Saturday evening, first in the southwest Texas Panhandle and then spreading east-northeastward across the area. It looks like the event, or the peak of this snow event, will be from roughly midnight Saturday night through noon Sunday. Snow accumulations in general across the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles will be between 2 and 5 inches. Did want to note that there would be higher amounts to our west along I-40 in New Mexico. Wind speeds with this snowfall will be from the northeast and east at about 5 to 15 miles an hour, so drifting should be a minimal concern with the snow. And we do look for impacts to be slick, maybe snow-packed roads, especially on those bridges and overpasses. This is a map showing the expected snowfall accumulations as we head through Saturday night and into Sunday. A good portion of the Texas Panhandle looking at potential snow accumulations between 2 and 5 inches, with the remainder of the area generally 1 to 3, including the Oklahoma Panhandle and far eastern Texas Panhandle. And as you can see on the map, we are looking for higher amounts as you head west along I-40 and eastern New Mexico towards Albuquerque. Their snowfall amounts could range from 3 to 6, maybe locally higher inches in those areas. Here's our threat matrix for this period, again, Saturday night through Sunday. The chance of freezing drizzle, sleet, and ice glaze is diminishing over what we saw earlier today. And of course, the threat of an ice storm is still low. We are looking at a quite high, very high threat of light snow accumulations, generally less than 6 inches across the majority of the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle Saturday night through Sunday. The chance of heavy snow, like we indicated on the map, is higher as you work your way west along I-40, west of the Texas-New Mexico state line. However, here in the Texas Panhandle, we feel that there's only a moderate at best risk of 6-inch plus snowfall in the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandles. And of course, the blizzard threat is very low. It looks like the wind speeds will remain well below blizzard criteria for this snow event. Our forecast confidence, we're looking at a pretty high confidence in precipitation type as we head through Saturday night into Sunday. It does look like it will be predominantly snow. There may be brief periods of sleet mixed in near the early phases of the event. However, it does look like it will quickly turn over to snow, so we have high confidence there. Amounts are medium confidence, again, mostly 2 to 5 inches over a majority of the Texas Panhandle, 1 to 3 inches over the Oklahoma Panhandle and eastern Texas Panhandle, and timing and location confidence is now high. So with that, that concludes our briefing for today. Again, you have the latest road condition phone numbers across all of the Southern Plains region. You can find information from us on Facebook and on Twitter.